Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. My camera likes to move a little bit more than my other one, so. All right, good morning. Happy Saturday. It's time for our Saturday surprise workout. Today we are going to do a little bit of a cardio strength-based workout where we're going to do 30 seconds of an exercise. We have 6 exercises and we're going to do 6 rounds. And it seems like a lot, but it really isn't. And then we're going to head down to the floor and we're going to do 30 seconds of 6 different core exercises, and we're only going to do that for 1 round. We're just going to go A, B, C, D, E, F all the way through. You can do this workout body weight only if you would like to. I will offer options and modifications. For example, we go down to the floor and we do push-ups with a shoulder tap. If you don't want to do that, you are welcome to do push-ups on an incline, or you can even do a chest press instead if that feels more comfortable for you. Just know that it's about the 4th exercise in, so just be careful going from lying on your back to standing. Some people have issues with that, a little bit of a blood pressure drop, so just keep that in mind when you do some of the different exercises today. So if you want to grab a circle band, you can do with a circle band. When we do our lunges, you have that as an option. Otherwise, this can be a body weight only workout. Otherwise, I'm going to add weights for a few exercises, such as the renegade rows and the lunges with an overhead press. But it's completely up to you. I know some people have been asking for some body weight only workouts, so I'm going to keep working on getting some of those done. Other than that, make sure that you've got some water, a little bit of space, and grab weights if you want them, circle band if you got it. You can do bands for this workout as well if you've got bands and you would like to use those. Just know that for a couple of the exercises like the lunges, you might have to do 3 rounds on one side and 3 rounds on the other, just because of the way the bands work. Sometimes it's hard to do a lunge with an overhead press and try to do both arms at the same time, depending on your band's resistance. Otherwise, we got about a minute to go. I'm going to finish my pre-workout, make sure I've got everything ready. Hopefully I do, and then we will get started. And just a super quick tip that I have discovered, a couple of cuties, those little tiny halos, have been the best pre-workout food for me. I don't get an upset stomach with it. I don't feel full. I don't feel bloated. So just keep that in mind. If you're somebody that's looking for something to eat before you work out, just a couple of those cuties or maybe a small orange is like perfect. At least it is for me. I've tried toast with peanut butter. I've tried a little bit of yogurt. I've tried half a banana, and even half a banana just seems to be a bit much for me. So try a couple of those cuties. I know they're not necessarily in season. During summer, I want to try watermelon. I bet you watermelon would be another good one since it does have a higher sugar content, which as a pre-workout, that's a little bit of what you need. It's usually better to have a little protein snuck in there too, but for me, I think watermelon would be another good one, just something with a little bit of a higher glycemic load. So yeah, just as an option. All right, got a couple people. Yay! I think the most I've ever had is 5. So I know a lot of people watch the replays though, so that's okay. That is all right. Oh, now we got 3. Woohoo! Bump it up just a hair. All right. So hopefully everybody's ready. We're gonna start, we're just gonna tap our toes. So we wanna start to wake up those ankles, heels up right here. So roll through the ball of the foot and the big toe. And I know I say that a lot, but we wanna start to stretch out the bottom of the foot. 4, 3, Knees up, we're gonna climb the ladder right here. We wanna think about starting to brace our core. And you can see this leg on me kind of gets a little wobbly, so I tend to lean. 4, 3. All right, side leg lift. We're gonna channel our inner cheerleader. Now you can just tap it if this is what you prefer, or we add a lift. 4, 3, hamstring curls. We're gonna reach and pull. We're gonna add an open and a close of the fingers. So we wanna wake up those hands in addition to the rest of our body. Good, 4, 3, wood chops right in the center, up and back. So we're practicing this for later. So we wanna brace our core. We don't wanna go back and push our hips forwards. We just wanna stand tall. Good diagonal, high right, low left, up and down. So start small. As you feel more comfortable, you can start to make it a little bit bigger. 2, low to high, switching sides, down and up. So again, just start small and then start to add a little bit more of a reach to what your shoulders can handle. Let's squat it down in the middle, down and up. We're starting with a shallow squat, toes pointing forwards or a little bit out, and we're sitting back into a chair. 2, good, down 2, up 2, right here, down 2, up 2. We want to control it. So instead of thinking 2 pieces, 1, 2, 1, 2, just try to go slow. All right, circle the hip up and out, 4 of them on this side. We're also waking up our abs, but we're also waking up our hips, other side. And we're challenging our balance. When I said other side, I meant other direction. Now other side, up and out. Start with a small circle. Let's go the other way. Here we go, other direction. I got it right this time. 2. All right, forward step and reach, forward step, bring it back. So you can start to drop into a mini lunge if you'd like, but I want you to start working on your weight shifting. 2, add a reach across the body, forward step, reach, corner to corner. Good, 3 more. Here's 2. Side step and reach, take it out and in. So we're just kind of starting to wake up the inner thigh a little bit and get our shoulders. 2, backward step, we're going to open and close. Now I do want you to start to drop down into that lunge. What sometimes happens is we push the knee forwards, drop the back knee down. Same legs, arms reach, up and overhead. Good, 4, 3, 2, jog or march in place. So option 1, right here. Option 2, we march and we pump our arms. Just getting our heart rates up a little bit. 4, 3, jump rope right here. Option 1. Option 2, little hip shimmy. Option 3 is we got a little side step or even a march. 4, 3, jumping jacks, out and in. So this is our low impact jack. We also have the option to take it into a side step. Final option. Heel curls, high impact. We got a good jog. Low impact. We're doing a hamstring curl, but I want you to reach. Pull it down. 4, 3, skater, side, side, side step. A little cross behind. You can add a canoe paddle or a kayak. You can add a hop. 4, 3, march it out, shake it out. Roll those shoulders. Turn on a fan if you need it, and I kind of need it today. It's getting warm, it's muggy, And it's overcast, but it's warm, so I'm not complaining. We're gonna do 30 seconds of work, 6 exercises, 6 rounds. We'll have about 10 seconds rest, just enough time for you to go down to the floor or to switch your weight. We're going to do pulsing squat jacks, renegade rows, which is in a plank or a bird dog position, lunges with an overhead press, push-ups with shoulder taps, a farmer's carry march, and then kettlebell swings. And I will give you options for everything. So if you don't want to do that particular exercise, I'll give you a substitution. Now, I am going to be crazy. I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm going to put on my circle band. So just remember, if you are going to use a circle band, when you do the jack, don't bring your legs all the way in. Otherwise, if you do, your band might just drop all the way down to your ankles, and that won't work well. So pulsing squat jack, we're going to go down and then bring it in. So this is your low impact option. This is your high impact option right here. 30 seconds, your time is on. So we just do a couple pulses up and down. Check your body position when we do this. Sometimes, especially if we're doing a circle band, we kind of let our knees knock. The whole point of this is to keep the knees out. We're working our outer thighs right here. 10 seconds to go. We're gonna head down to the floor for renegade rows. It's quick. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it in. You can also do just a basic row if that's what you prefer. Good. So we're doing rows right here. So you can be doing a traditional row. Don't worry about going to the floor. You can be in just a regular bird dog. You can do this body weight, and this will just be more of a core focus. You do what works better for you today. You can also just do one side and then the other. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to come back up. We're going to go for our lunges with an overhead press. I'm going to alternate right, left. Here we go. So lunge, overhead press. Lunge, overhead press. So first round always tends to be the trickiest. Trying to figure out our weights, figure out what we got going on. It's a lot of up and down today, so remember to modify it. Stand for your rows, incline push-ups. So push-ups are next. Good, let's take it down to the floor. Now you can just do regular push-ups. Don't worry about anything else. Or just hold your plank. Here we go. So we go down, push up, bring it up, shoulder tap, down, up, tap, and tap, yes? Now you can always just hold your plank and just do your shoulder taps. Nothing wrong with that at all. Good, we got 5 seconds to go. We're gonna bring it back up. All right, let's bring it up. Now, we're going to do a farmer's carry or a farmer's march. So, heavy weight in one hand, here or here. Here we go. We march. We march. Now, I said I'm being a little crazy. I've got my circle band. Yeah, so you kind of got to keep it on the whole round. We're going to do alternating rounds for this. This is also an option right here, or even down by your side, walking around. Core is braced. We're not letting ourselves lean or wobble. Good. Last exercise is a swing, or you can do jump ropes. Swings or jump ropes. Here we go. So we take it down, bring it up. This isn't the best when you've got a circle band, but that's okay, right? So nice and tall, hips back, swing to bring it up. If you really need to, right there, you got it, around your ankles. Now that only works if you've got a band that's a little bit big. So just a good swing. All right, weights down. Adjust as necessary. We're gonna grab a quick drink, super quick. That was round 1. We've got 5 more to go. So I want you to figure out your plan. My plan is to learn how to drink properly. Figure out your plan. Decide what you want to do. We're going to start our pulsing squat jacks in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So take it down, jack it in. So this is your low impact option. Remember, if you are tapping in, you've got to take turns. Switching sides. Option right here. Pulse, doubles. We want to make sure we're pushing our hips back, pushing our heels back. 5 seconds to go. Renegade rows. 2 and 1. Remember your options. Stay up. Regular rows. If you've got a chair or a couch, you can usually do this too. So good rows, holding a plank position. Option is to hold that bird dog position, good hands and knees. Still pulling back towards our hips. We want to brace our core. Sometimes we do this and we shift our weight back or we rotate. Nice and steady and level. Good, bring it up. Going for our lunges, overhead presses. 2 and 1, good. So reverse lunge, overhead press. You can do a forward lunge, that's fine. I might swap it halfway through. If you have issues with your knees and lunges don't always feel good, smaller lunges and make sure to do reverse. We tend to be better at keeping our knee over our shoelaces when we do a reverse lunge. Last one, good. Push-ups and shoulder taps. So if you're at an incline, shoulders down and back, wide stance. Here we go. Down, up, tap, and tap. This is a good one. If you've got a countertop or a step bench or a footstool. So we're just doing nice, good planks. I'm on my toes. Yes, you can be heels down. You might be limited by your ankle mobility though. Last one. Good, bring it back up. We're going for our farmer's carry or our march. Arm up, arm down. Here we go. So we're locking in our shoulders. We're staying right here. Lock it in, down and up. So nice and tall. So shoulders over our hips. Again, it can be here. We just want something kind of heavy that wants to pull us to the side, and we want to stay up. So nice and tall. 2 and 1. Going for our kettlebell swings. Remember, you have the option to jump rope. 2 and 1. So wide stance. Take it back. Bring it up. We always want to brace our core, especially as the weight starts to get a little heavier. It's not about how close to the ground you can get. I want you to think about hips back, close the car door, and then bring your arms front. Your arms aren't lifting. You're using your hips for a little momentum. Good. Set it down. Grab a quick drink of water. Definitely didn't look at the weight of my kettlebell before I grabbed it. Not a bad thing though, right? All right. So we are going to start over. We're going to do our pulsing squat jacks. Pulsing squat jacks. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So take it down, bring it in. You want to think light on your feet, quick. So even if you're doing this, we don't necessarily want to step and step. Couple pulses, tap it, push off. Shifting your weight side to side. 10 seconds to go. Deep squat if you can. Push the hips back if you can't. I want you to feel those glutes. Last one. Good. Renegade rows. I'm going to do your up option. Shoulders down and back. Forward fold. Right and left. So I want you to think about pulling towards the front of your hips. Sometimes we pull straight up and down towards our armpits. But if we're not forward folded, that's not going to quite work. We want to pull back towards the front of our pelvis, towards that bony spot. Squeeze the shoulder, drive the elbow. Good, bring it up. Going for push-ups with shoulder taps. Yes, you can do a chest press. That is awesome. Good, so even if you've got to be hands and knees, down, up, shoulder, and shoulder. We don't want to drop our forehead to the floor. We take it down, bring it up. This one's more challenging than you think it is. Definitely more of a tricep lift here. Elbows down, elbows up, here and here. Then we go farther out, hips in front of our knees. Good, set it back. Let's bring it up for our farmer's carry or our march. I'm going to demonstrate a carry. Here we go, nice and tall, heavy weight on one side, and we're just going to walk around. This doesn't work great for me just because my room is so small. I think it's like a 10 by 10 or 10 by 12, and half of it has equipment and a closet. But you want to be nice and tall. So the goal is to have a heavy weight, something heavy, because it wants to pull, and we want to not let it pull. That's our goal. Good. All right, kettlebell swings. Your option, jump rope or even hamstring curls. Yes? Here we go. So this is an option. We forgot something. What did I forget? Oh, we forgot our lunges. I forgot our lunges. So we'll do that next. So we want to think about getting the hamstrings and the glutes. You can even do a nice good straight leg kickback like we're skiing. Good reach. So this is your non-kettlebell option, your non-swing option. Good. All right, now we do our lunges with our overhead press. I'll figure it out eventually. Here we go. So here's an option for you. One dumbbell, reach up. So this is if maybe you've got a couple of 3-pounders and you want to go up, but you don't have 2 5s, but you do have a 10. This is an option. Now your arms working together is going to be a little easier than your arms working separately. And it's like that for everything, right? Stuff's easier when you have a little help, but that's okay. Good, bring it down. All right, now we rest. We're halfway through. 3 rounds done, 3 rounds to go. And then we're just gonna power through a quick, like 3-minute core workout. So get ready. We're gonna do our pulsing squat jacks in 3, 2, and 1. So take it down, jack in, jack out. So you've got your options. I want you to think, good side step. Try to have your toes pointing forwards. And we're sitting back into our hips. We don't want to push our knees forwards. Even if our hips go back, I don't want the knee bouncing. I want the movement coming from your heels and your glutes. 2 and 1. Good, bring it in. Renegade rows. Renegade rows. I'm gonna do the body weight option. Good, shoulders down. Good lift. Right here. So you can absolutely do this body weight today. We want to hold a good plank. You're just getting a little extra core here, which is not a bad thing. But we're still doing a good shoulder blade pinch, lifting that weight up, rowing it using our back muscles. 3, 2, and 1. Lunges, overhead press. Yes, right. Lunges, overhead press. Make it harder. Overhead press while you lunge. Yeah, right? It's a little bit harder, a little more core. Gotta woo, a little more stability. But we got this. We can do this. If your arms don't like going overhead, do a front raise or a side raise, or alternate. Good. All right, push-ups, shoulder taps. 2, and 1. Here we go. Down, up, tap, and tap. Yes? Now remember your option. We've got options. You can do this on your kitchen counter, or if you've got a really solid dining table, or something that's not going to slide out from underneath you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's bring it up. Nice and tall. Farmer's carry, march, whatever you want to do. You can even do this. Arms overhead or arms at your chest. I will say, single-sided is going to challenge you more than holding it in the center. So centered, we're centered. Single-sided, even if it's here, one side has to work a little bit harder. Our balance has to update itself. Shoulder down, pack your shoulder blade in. Good, bring it down. We've got our swings. Yes, I didn't forget any this time. And I'm not even sure what I forgot last time. Maybe I forgot the swings, I don't know. No, I didn't. But it's not gonna hurt anything, right? I can go back and watch. So good swings. Touch your butt to the wall behind you. Keep that core braced. So you've got a broomstick running from your head, between your shoulder blades, through the crease in your glutes. Good, bring it in, set it down, roll the shoulders, up, back, and down into your back pocket. So keep going strong. What do we got? 12 minutes. You know what? We might just do one more round. We might do 5 rounds instead of 6. So I want to make sure everybody can get this core work in. So you can always vote or comment and let me know, but we might just do 5 rounds. All right. Pulsing squats, because I was thinking we'd have time, but maybe not. Good. 8, 7, it's okay. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, pulsing squat jacks. Now something I want you to think about is I want you to think this is your last round. It will be. Push yourself a little. Maybe you're doing arms overhead instead of just arms to the side. Yes? Or maybe you're adding in the jump, even if it's just for a couple. Or maybe your lunge or your squat goes lower. 3, 2, and 1. All right, renegade rows. Renegade rows. 3, 2, and 1. So good row. Maybe you were doing hands and knees, bird dog position. Maybe you shift your weight forwards, so you're doing a knee plank. Or, now I'm halfway through, I might regret this. Bring it up. So good row, wide feet, Makes this easier to hold your balance. 2 and 1. Bring it down. Oh, deep breaths. Lunges, overhead press. 2 and 1. Good. Lunge and lunge. So I'm really about one-sided core today, at least for this. So that's why I'm alternating. So 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Push-ups, shoulder taps. We'll see how this works. All right, push-up, shoulder taps, your time is on. So down, up, tap, tap. Oh, that works. Down and up, tap, tap. Remember, wide stance. It's gonna make this a little easier. 5 seconds. Get one more in there. You got this. Good. Oh my goodness. Farmer's carry or march. Farmer's carry or march. Here we go, shoulder down. Good lift. Now this is gonna be easier. I want you to lift them. Thighs high, parallel. Don't let your arm wobble. Pack your shoulder blade down. So pull it down away from your ear. Stack your body. Ears, shoulders, hips. Knees down to ankles. Push the floor away. Last one. Good. All right. Kettlebell swings. This is your last exercise, and we're gonna hang out. Do a little core. We got this. Here we go. Brace it. So we're gonna finish strong. Don't do what I just did. So notice I'm catching it, crease in my hips, not letting it go between my knees. Got about 5 seconds. Good, bring it down. How'd you do? Yes? Thumbs up, I hope. Keep the feet moving, keep the body moving. We're gonna walk it around. You're gonna grab a drink. You're gonna set up your area down on the floor. Grab a mat. Don't need any weights for this. Some of the exercises, if you want to do, instead of mountain climbers, do a dead bug. Instead of, or stay standing and do standing crunches or straight leg mummy kicks. Side plank at an incline, or side bends, since we've already done our farmer's carries. Crossbody climbers, standing core rotation. Side plank, and then for our toe taps, you're gonna think about just doing little pelvic tucks right here. Little pelvic tucks. So if you don't want to go to the floor, and then bridges with an outer thigh movement is an option too. You're just going to do some deadlifts, some good mornings, and really think about your core. Good option right here. Backing up. No weights. Focus on technique. Focus on tap and squeeze. Yes, yes? Okay. So let's bring it down. So I'm gonna grab my band again. Don't know how this is gonna work with mountain climbers. This will be interesting. I already got some hips going, working on those hip flexors. So we wanna work our hip flexors while we strengthen our glutes as well. So mountain climbers, good position. Here we go, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So remember, we're doing everything once. We're doing everything once. So you can go slow. If you want more cardio, you're gonna go fast. Brace your core. Don't let your bum go up into down dog. We don't want our head below our heart right now. So, knee drive right between the elbows, holding a good plank. If you're on your elbows, you can go to the outside. 3, 2, and 1. Side plank, side plank. So pick your position. 3, 2, and 1. So remember, it's only 30 seconds. Nothing fancy. So just a good 30-second plank. Hold. Top arm. We pinch our shoulder blade like we're trying to take our elbow to the wall behind us. So we don't want to rotate if we can avoid it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Whew. Cross mountain climbers. Cross mountain climbers. Hold a good plank, knee goes to the opposite elbow. Here we go. Knee, opposite elbow. Now you can be on your back and you can do diagonal crunches. If you're standing, you're gonna do that standing core rotation. Good, 10 seconds. My shoulders are what always gets me, right? So shoulders in your back pocket. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Side plank. After this, we're all on our backs, so we don't have to worry as much about our shoulders. Good side plank. Here we go, lift up. Now you can have your knee down and your leg here. Yes, always an option. But I want you to drive that elbow back. Don't let the shoulder go forward with the elbow back. Whole body. Drive it. 8 seconds. And then we're gonna be on our backs. Toe taps. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it in on our backs. Dead bug position. Hands by your hips. Low back into the floor. We're gonna take heel out, bring it in. Heel out, bring it in. We don't want to bend our knee and tap our toe right to the floor. Extend it out a bit, then bring it in. Low back, glued to the floor right here. The farther you go, the harder this is. Or you do both legs, bring it in. Do not let your low back lift up off of the floor. Good, bring it in. Bridges with a butterfly. So we're going to lift, out, in, and down. Good, time's on. Lift, out, in, down. Or you can lift and hold, out and in. If you don't have a circle band, you can still do this. Or do your froggy bridges right here. Keep them out all the time. This is your last exercise. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in. We're just gonna hang out here, right? I'm gonna take my circle band off because I'm done torturing myself right now. Set it off to the side. Deep breaths. Now we can take it out to Shavasana. Low back is still going to be pressed into the floor. If you have tight hips and tight quads, you may notice your pelvis kind of rocks forward, your low back arches, and your tummy kind of sticks up and out. So what you want to do is you want to try to tuck, pull your belly button in. So we don't want to just pull it into our spine. We want to pull it in, and we want to tuck our tail and try to press our low back into the floor. Now, if you got a little extra fluffy, got a little extra trunk, it's okay. You don't have to touch it to the floor. We don't want to touch it, tuck and just to get it there. But we want that little bit of a tuck. And we want to pull the belly button in, ribs down, stack everything into a nice, good cylinder. So I want you to notice how you feel here. Yes, yes. Let's cross our right ankle over our left thigh just above the knee. Let that knee drift out to the side. Good, switch sides. So we're just gonna go through a little bit of hip mobility here. Good, let's take that left foot, put it flat on the floor, knee is bent. Right leg, we're gonna squeeze our quad to straighten our knee, pull our toes up. Keep your legs straight. Most important thing, low back tucked. We're gonna lift and lower. And it's okay if your leg goes to here and you're like, oh, I feel a stretch. Perfect, that's fine. Good, last one, because the only thing that should be moving is your hip joint. Nothing else bends. Good, set it down, switching sides. So squeeze the quad, lift the toes, flex the foot, lift and lower. Check your leg position. My right foot likes to kick out to the side. I don't want to let it do that. Good, last one. We're going to bring it up, hold. 3, 2, 1. Set it down, switching sides. Same thing, squeeze the quad, flex the foot, bring the leg up as high as you can, but do not let your knee do this. Bring it up, now straight out to the side and back up. 2 more. Don't let your opposite hip lift off the floor. Good, take it out, we're gonna hold it. 3, 2, 1, bring it back up, set it down, switching sides. Squeeze the quad, flex the foot, bring it up, and even if it's down here, that's okay, straight out to the side. So notice, I'm not letting it keep going down. Good, take it out and hold it. 3, 2, 1, bring it back up, set it down. Bottoms of the feet touch, low back into the floor. We're gonna frog stretch. Now if you wanna make this a little bit harder, you squeeze your glutes. That's gonna deepen that stretch. Good, release, bring it up. Both feet are flat, knees up. We're gonna take our right ankle, cross it across our left thigh, just above the knee. Now our right knee gets pulled out to the side, figure 4. Keep that pull. Bring that leg across the body, get that foot flat on the floor as close as you can get. Right arm is gonna reach up and overhead. So shoulder on the floor, chest stretch, little torso stretch, and you should feel this in your hip. Good, release, bring it up, switching sides. Left ankle across the right thigh, just above the knee. Pull that left knee out. Bring it across the body, keeping that knee pulled. And we're gonna take the left arm up and out. So chest, little torso, definitely hip, and maybe a little bit of low back and pelvis. Release, bring it up, keep that left leg up. We're going to cross the left leg across the right. Pull the right leg across the body, right arm goes up again. So we're stretching our right side again, but our stretch should change. You should feel it in a different location. So we're using our leg to help us pull because my arms are short. Good, bring it up, switching sides, right leg over the left, cross the legs, right leg pulls the left leg across the body, left arm up and overhead. Your leg does not have to touch the floor. Mine doesn't. I just want to feel a good stretch, good pull. Release, bring it back in the center, take those legs out straight again, and I want you to notice if it's easier to stretch out. It should be. It should be easier. Good, bring both knees up, bend them. We're gonna roll to one side. And we're just gonna do a couple of open books. So stack your knees and your hips, bottom hand grabs your knees, top hand. We're gonna do 3. We're gonna start with rack of ribs. So your knees are in line with your belly button. Grab your ribs, inhale, exhale, pull the knees one way while we pull the shoulder the other way. Good, inhale, top hand lightly behind the ear. Exhale, open, back behind us. Inhale, top arm reaches out. Exhale, open our book. Good, bring it back into the center. We're gonna just flip over to the other side. We got this. I keep running into my stability ball. Good, stack everything. Bottom hand grabs the knees. Top hand grabs our ribs. Inhale, exhale, open. Return to center. Inhale, top hand lightly behind the ear. Exhale, open. Knees go one way, upper body the other. Inhale, return that hand out, reach, and then exhale, open, back behind us. Back to center, push yourself up to a seated position. Return to the front. We're just going to sit nice and tall. Find a comfortable position, whether it's cross-leg or straight, nice tall. One hand reaches back for the other, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And we're just gonna get a nice good stretch. Good, release, bring it up, roll the shoulder, up, back, and down. Good, and we're gonna take our ear to our shoulder, side to side. Bring our head up, we're gonna look to the right, look to the left. All right, we're gonna bring ourselves up and over to hands and knees. We're just gonna do a couple of cat-cows. So we're gonna inhale, and then we're gonna exhale. Good, inhale, and exhale. Good. While we're down here, we've got our wrists. We wanna be gentle with this. We're just going to rock a little forward and a little back. So shoulders down and back, very gentle. This should not be causing excruciating pain. This is not something that we want to put a lot of pressure on. Good, and now we're just gonna do some circles. Very small circles. Good, go the other direction. So this is very tiny, very gentle. Good, set it back. Half kneeling stance, one foot in front of the other. Tuck your tail, squeeze your glutes, and we're just gonna do very small pushes forward and back. We're gonna take the hand, give ourselves a nice good pat on the back. Good, one more. Switching sides, bring it over, tuck your tail, squeeze your glutes, little pushes forwards, and then we're gonna take that hand, give ourselves a nice good pat on the back. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Let's pull it back, come up nice and tall. We're just gonna take a nice deep breath in, spread the fingers, exhale, kitty cat claws. Inhale, kitty cat. Good, one more time, inhale, and kitty cat, and you are all done. So, I hope you enjoyed that workout. Let me know what you thought, so hit the thumbs up or even put a comment underneath the video if you liked it, what you didn't like, what you would like to see more of. I'm always looking for new ideas for what to do on Saturday. I want to make it fun and something that you can all enjoy with the equipment that you have. Or if you have specialty equipment, like I do have the Bosu, so I might have to do another Bosu, and you don't have to have the Bosu to do the workout, right? It's just an extra option. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. Please let people know about these videos. They're free. They can join anytime. They can watch the recording later. So spread the word, spread the love, spread the joy. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in a class or next Saturday. So bye.